Well, hi, friends. It's Mindy Online, and it is What If Wednesday. And so here we are at this time of the week. It is noon on Eastern time, but I am in Texas and I am on spring break. So this week, I thought I would bring you a few hot tips on how to take a break. So, hey, Jenna, what you working on?
I'm making a video.
She's making a video. Do you need a break?
No.
Not yet. Not yet. She just got started on that. So I'm going to take a break. What are the best ways to take a break? Well, it kind of depends on what you're working on. So I would say, based on some of the studies and the research that I've done, it kind of depends on you. It depends on what you're working on, but anything from every half hour to every hour and a half. I like taking a break every hour and then stepping outside. So here we are. Welcome outside. Welcome to the patio. What do you do? What do you do to take a break? So let's settle in, shall we? All right, so today is all about taking a break. We're outside on the patio, and I have some coffee brewing inside. Perfect thing to do on a break. So let's talk about when to take a break, how to take a break, and then we're going to what if up some ideas for how you can give yourself that breather to not only allow you to step aside from all the busyness and the doing, but also when you take a break, did you know it makes you more creative? It makes you a better decision maker. It makes you more productive. It really, really does. It seems counterintuitive. But what happens if we don't take breaks is our brain goes into decision fatigue and we end up not being as productive as we could be. So, perks for taking a break. So, daily, you're working, you're doing your thing. Depending on what you're working on, when I am writing or doing something that requires a lot of focus, I like getting on one of those. You ever get on one of those, like, one of these threads where you're just like, okay, I'm very productive. And then what tends to happen for me is I get hungry. Hungry is sort of my brain's way of saying, stop working, go take a break. So, if that happens for you, it's great to have some water, maybe a cup of coffee. Best thing I found to do on a break is I love to go outside. 5 minutes outside, 5 minutes in nature, and your brain is going to start to relax. Your prefrontal cortex is going to, you're going to be more creative. You're going to be able to solve decisions better. And it only takes 5 minutes in a natural space for your brain to begin reacting and responding to that. So easy way to take a break. So on a daily basis, what is it that works for you? And thank you for checking in. Thanks for saying hi. Hi, Donna, out there on the West Coast. Great idea to take a break, isn't it? So, how often do you take a break during the day? And this is like not how often should you take a break, but how often do you take a break? What if you were to give yourself a way of checking in, whether it's a timer on your phone or it's just a reminder that you set off every hour, every 90 minutes to make sure that you get up and stretch, or you get up and breathe, you get up and go outside, you get up and have a healthy snack, something that is going to help you step away and give your brain a little bit of a rest. I like taking a walk. I am big on, if you're able to, those of us that work from home, it's nice to be able to take a little nap at 3 o'clock. I have those moments where if I can take a 20-minute nap, I can work, I am just like rejuvenated to go back to work. So what do you do on a daily basis? And then on a weekly basis, let's look at breaks on a weekly basis, because this is like, we're talking spiritual principle here. The idea of every 7 days, the Sabbath means the seventh day to just like let it go. And what I love about the Sabbath idea is, every 7 days, the idea is every 7 days you take a day to let God do what God can do. So I may be busy, working 6 days solid. But on that seventh day, I give myself that space to rest and to allow the creative flow to take momentum that I built during the week and to take it to the next level. So that's the beauty of the Sabbath. I'm not always that great at honoring it, but I do believe that it is a very powerful spiritual principle. And I know that here I am on spring break now, that taking some days off to just rejuvenate and to connect is really powerful. To get out of that space of doing and into that space of being is an incredible gift. And it not only feels good, but it does make us more productive and more creative and more resourceful. Now, so that's the daily, that's the weekly. I'm also going to invite you to take on something that may feel like this is a little new. Maybe you haven't heard of this before, but I will tell you, I have friends who do this. I do this to some degree, and I'm going to just like take it on at a different level. Taking a quarterly retreat. And that retreat may be that you do what we're doing here. We're spending 2 weeks, about a week and a half in Texas during our spring break, and seeing family and seeing friends and doing things that are fun. We were at a nature center this morning. We've been taking walks at the park. We've been playing tennis. We've been having a great time here on our spring break. It's a great thing to do every quarter, to do it at least every 3 months, to give yourself, let's say, what if you could give yourself a week to just enjoy, to just do things that are fun, to connect, and to take a break from whatever that project is that's been on your plate for so long. I want to invite you, in the spirit of taking a break, I want to invite you to our very first annual, because we're going to do this year after year, What If Up membership retreat coming up in Colorado in July. So if this is a new concept for you, a great way to kick things off and to get started is with our What If Up membership retreat coming up in July. You can sign up for it at whatifup.org. And you can also, if you're not already a member of the What If Up Club, head over there. You can join us for free. And it's a great way to connect with community, to get some tips for your mindset, for your lifestyle, and for being as productive as you can be without like burning yourself out, without burning the candle at both ends. You know what I mean? Donna says she likes to meditate for 5 minutes. What a great thing to do when you are needing a little break. It's a great thing to do like on your daily. You're working for a few hours, maybe you work for an hour, hour and a half, take a 5-minute meditation break. I like to I love to step outside when the weather allows, love stepping outside. I have a breathing process that I like to do. It's just a 5-count in breath, 5-count hold, and then a 5-count release breath. I do it 5 times. Step outside to do that, and it gives me some oxygen. I like to stretch as I do that so I can expand, and I do it in nature, and that just kind of feels good too. Get some sunshine, take in some vitamin D. So what do you do? What are the possibilities for giving yourself the break that you know you, not only do you deserve it, but it's good for you? Really, the things you're trying to accomplish, you're going to accomplish them with much greater ease if you give yourself the discipline of taking those breaks. So what are some possibilities? What if today you map out what your intention is for taking a break? What if you decide, I'm going to take a break every 60 minutes, I've done it. Sometimes I'll do it where I'll do 50 minutes of work, 10 minutes of break. Or what if you do 90 minutes of work, 15 minutes of break, 20-minute nap, whatever it is? What if today you get intentional about giving yourself, your brain, your body, the break that it needs to be able to give you the best ideas it can possibly give you? What if you decide what you're going to do this week for your Sabbath? What if you come up with something really nurturing, some amazing self-care, something that fills up your soul and your spirit that you can do at least once a week? What if you make a date with yourself to take a break from the work and to just do something that allows you to fully be? And what if every quarter you give yourself a week, or at least a few days, a long weekend, something where you can step aside and absolutely drink in the beingness that is you? What if you join us in Colorado in July for our retreat? Would love to have you there as well. So thank you for sharing your ideas. Thank you for joining. I am on spring break, so this is going to be a super short What If Wednesday today, and hopefully a great reminder to take care of yourself, to give yourself the time and the space that you need to fully savor and enjoy and drink in every moment of your life. So thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments. Keep sharing your ideas. What if you have an amazing day today? What if you live each day intentionally? And what if your breaks are the juiciest parts of that? So thank you for being here. I'll see you next week. Right. I'll be back in New York next week. See you there for What If Wednesday. Have a great day.